good Sally, and Casey Current's Lo'eau LaBonta is the unquestionable queen of the Sellies. That iconic celebration after scoring a penalty in Casey's 5-2 win over Seattle, and we are absolutely thrilled to welcome her in now. What's up, Lo?
What's up, guys? Can I tell you my calves cramped on that celly?
Worth it.
It's nice to know that you're not actually superhuman. So thank you for that tidbit.
Yeah, when she said score 5-2, I was like, why are you calling out my height like that, bro?
We're actually going to recreate that celly here in the studio. Darian's going to catch me.
Yo, she can do it. She's strong.
We got the medics on standby. It's all good. We've taken all the precautions.
Get your obituary.
Okay, so Lo, we know that your celebrations are unmatched. This one, honestly, was my favorite. I stand Dirty Dancing.
Same.
The amount of times I tried this move in the pool, you know,
Same.
like
I pretend on the couch.
Exactly. So, when did you come up with the idea that this was going to be your next one?
Yeah, so this one, actually, it's funny. We had planned to do this, like, I think it was last year or the year before. Me and Haley Mace actually came to me and was like, I can lift you. And I was like, oh, let's do it. That week of training, she, like, tore her rotator cuff. So we were like, we'll save that one for another time. And then we were talking about another person's celebration before this last game. And we brought it back up. We're like, hey, if you score, like, I'm strong now if you want to do it. We practiced once in the locker room. It was perfect execution. So on the field, when I had the PK, I was like, where's Haley Mace? We're going to do it. You see me point to her. We didn't account for fatigue and the heat because she was cramping. If you saw her face, she was clearly in pain, thinking that I'm weighing like 200 pounds. But she crushed it, and I think it was a great celly.
Lo, I've been telling people, Haley Mace is freaking strong. She is a unit. Was there ever any doubt that maybe it wasn't going to work out that late in the game?
No, I was only worried that she was gonna lift me and then just kind of like chuck me over her. I was like, I gotta like barrel roll or something out of this.
Yeah, I love any time where you're comfortable enough with someone to walk up to them and go, I can lift you. I've never been a part of a team, so I've never had someone just walk up and go, by the way, I could lift you. I don't know if you need that in any celebration.
I think it's just a small person thing because everybody on this team just lifts me up, and I'm like, respect your elders sometimes. But then when Haley did it, I'm like, I'm a dainty little princess.
Where for you, Lo? Where does this celly rank in your arsenal of celebrations?
Well, my favorite celebrations are always the ones that involve my teammates, where people like actually enjoy and have fun with me. So this is definitely top two for sure. Yes. I mean, the one that I did earlier, my only other one I've done this year, the one where I put the ball under my shirt and I was like, KC, baby. My husband literally after the game came to me was like, are we pregnant? And I was like, bro, I would tell you first.
I thought, I'm not going to lie, I'm with Roger, because that's what I thought. I was like, oh, are they having a baby? And I got real excited.
Yeah, nah. I think he posted a photo of me like drinking a beer after the game, just to like shut everybody up.
You're like, just to clear up any speculation, here's our beer or a case of it.
Amazing stuff. Are you already working on the next one? Like, do you have something else in mind? I got to know how your brain works.
I don't have anything. Lately, it doesn't come to me till like the day of, just because I play, like the 6 role now, so I don't think about scoring too much. And I'm also like 3rd on the PK list, so I've just been lucky that we've subbed the other people out and I've gotten to shoot them.
You brought up, obviously, you're playing the 6 now. You guys are having an incredible season out there in Kansas City. You got a stadium that's all your own, massive crowds, the vibe's great. I think you were Kansas City Sportswoman of the Year last year. You're going on a hell of a run here. Tell me a little bit about this season in particular. What do you think is different about this year?
Yeah, I mean, everything's different. I think the last time I saw you guys, talked to you guys, I was probably in the studio, but we were like bad. We were down bad last year. So this year it's like complete turnaround. We obviously brought in Vlatko. He brought that professionalism, that structure, brought in people like Temwa, Bia, like everything has just fallen into place. And I just love how everybody on this team buys in. Like you have Claire Lavage sometimes playing the 9. No matter what role you find yourself in, everybody's giving it their best. And I think that's why altogether it's just come that and we're in the position we are on the table.
Yeah, Lo, just in the same vein, we had talked to Vlatko earlier in the season when you had been sat for a small injury, and he expressed how important you are to the success of this squad, even just your presence on field, technical ability aside. And you called yourself the elder, not me. I don't want that smoke, just to clear that up. What has it been like to have that role with this team that is seeing such heights of success already? Lots of talent. It seems like you guys are having an absolute blast. What do you make of it, and how much do you think you actually contribute to it? Because it's already been pinged as your thing.
Yeah, I honestly, this is, yeah, we're the captain's band, but we have so many leaders on this team. There's, like I said, there's a structure we have, and there's expectations from the staff, and it's so easy that it's black and white, right? It's either you're doing it or you're not, so you can catch someone out if they're not necessarily doing what this team needs. But one thing I'm very grateful for, you know, it was from our GM, from our head coach. They built a really good locker room, and I think you could just tell like how much fun we're having. One person scores and the entire team is coming together. Someone scores and they're running to the bench. Like that just shows how good our locker room has become. And for me, I'm just another piece. I don't necessarily feel like I'm having to lead this team or put the team on the back. I'm just here cheering them on, and that's the best thing that I've loved. Like the role that I'm playing is just supporting my teammates right now.
Lo, you're right. It seems like you guys just emanate how much fun you're having, how good the locker room is, and I love to see that. I want to hear about your relationship with Vlatko, because you played with Kansas City, OG KC, when he was the coach. You guys won some championships, and now after this stint with the national team, he's back in Kansas City with you. What's the evolution of your relationship with Vlatko been like?
Yeah, I think it's probably the same. I keep telling media his English is better, so we get on really well. No, he's great. We've always had a very honest conversation. You know, he brings me into his office. We talk about if there's any issues on the player side. I ask the same from the staff side. You know, you had him as a coach. He's very blunt when it comes to what you have to do on the field. Defensively, obviously, he wants us to sharpen things up. Like, he's a defensive coach, so it is crazy that we are getting all these goals. But, you know, it's great. You know who he is. He's going to tell you exactly how it is, and I think that's the easiest thing as a pro, and what we kind of have always demanded, that respect on the women's side. Because men, you know, the men's side, they always say coaches are blunt. You can tell the player immediately what they need to do on the field, and they're not going to take it personally, and that's what we brought here, and I think that's why we're so successful right now.
I know that Vlatko has always sort of emphasized that it's always a work in progress, and you've seen the clear progression, the success that you all are enjoying right now and continue to. And I know that part of that DNA is that, like, you're never really satisfied. But do you think that you'll see this season, what will be the benchmark that will finally make you say, okay, we have arrived, we maybe don't have to continue to push or refine?
I'm going to say he's not going to accept anything, and the players as well, until we win it all. Even when you can see the disappointment on the players' faces, the coaches' faces when we tie, and we've had a few of those. And so winning still this last game 5-2, we got chewed out like yesterday when we had film on the 2 goals. You know, he's just the mentality. He always wants to bring it out of us. So yeah, it's until we get it through the line and bring that trophy home, nothing's going to be good enough. Okay,
you win the trophy, then you come back here. And now I'm no longer down bad, so I don't have to twerk in an ACL brace. We can actually dance together.
Yo, I'm down. Okay. Yo, you fly me out. I'll work wherever you need me to.
I didn't clear with the producers, but I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. See you at the end of the season.
I would love to have you back in the studio. Let me make it clear. I cannot carry you or pick you up. I'm not that strong. Not that you would ever ask. I do want to ask, though, obviously Kansas City seems like you know, when something is popping, everyone in Kansas City gets involved. And recently, Andy Reid led a chant. I'd never expect to see.
That chant.
Yeah, I would never. Oh, that's crazy. I'd never expect to see Andy Reid do anything other than scowl at a camera. So how did this happen?
Oh, he's still scowling at the camera for sure. Right. But no, it's great. We're making waves here, right? The current, oh wow, I didn't even mean for that pun to happen, but that worked out perfectly. But everybody in the city, you know, we had the Royals there. We had like the Chiefs' whole rookie class there. That shirt, the Casey Baby shirt, we need to get you one of those for sure. That thing, when he walked out in warm-ups during that, I was like, that is swaggy. Andy Reid, nice to meet you, sir. I'm going to go warm up now. But that shirt is swaggy. And I think it just shows like what we're doing here. And you know, we're not just doing this for the city, like internationally, we are being recognized. And that's why I think people are really wanting to come out and support us.
Yeah, the scenes are amazing. We got to get you one of those, Alexis.
I'll wear it right now.
Absolutely. I know, Darian, I feel like you would style it so well. Make it happen.
I'll put in a word.
All right, Lo, before we let you go, I want to ask about Roger, your husband, and his TST experience, because he was playing for Wrexham. And I'm curious, like, you know, is there a potential move out of retirement for him after his performance?
So I said, I'm going to call up. Let me know if you guys know Ryan Reynolds. If you need a midfielder, right now we're a one-income household. We need the money. Holler at him. He's fit. You saw how fit he was. He was great. He was still leading the lads. So, yeah, I mean, he'd be down. Call him up. We've done long distance before.
You guys are such a vibe. I love it. I love it. Also, you rocked that Wrexham kit. I saw you styling that thing.
I know they brought me, they gave me one when Roger returned, and I was like, I'll absolutely wear this to the game right now. And it's like perfect fit. I love the little slit. I'm like, this is swaggy.
Oh, you looked amazing.
Hell yeah.
Rocked it. Lo, such a pleasure. As always, continued success the rest of this season, and hopefully we'll see you in studio celebrating and twerking, all the things.
Post-championship.
Post-championship.
That's right.